Welcome back to the channel. We're doing a little different video today. We have some dry weather, or been having dry weather. So we got the hay made, all first cutting, and we're gonna be putting the backhoe on the Kubota L5240 and doing a little backhoe work that we've been putting off for a while. Didn't get to it last year. Just small stuff, nothing crazy, but we have some time now with the dry weather. So this video, we're just gonna show exactly how long it takes to install the backhoe and how to do it. So I'm just gonna set the camera up and go through the process. The only thing I've done so far is I just filled the tractor with fuel. So I did kind of park it in position here. So I guess you could add 30 seconds or whatever to the time for moving the tractor into position. And then I still have the backhoe over here in the corner where I normally keep it. I keep it on a little wood dolly that I made. So I'm gonna set the camera up, and the only thing I got ready is I did get some of the junk out from around it. But I haven't moved the backhoe itself. So we'll be pulling the 3-point arms off, then rolling the backhoe into place and showing how it gets mounted up. There is some of this, I might be in the way of the camera some, but I'm not gonna take a lot of time moving the camera around. I'm gonna try and just go through what it takes. So I keep 2 adjustable wrenches in the tractor in the toolbox. I use those for multiple things, but one of the things is for when I need to take the backhoe off, or take the 3-point off for the backhoe. The top of the 3-point arms here, where it connects to the lift arms, have a bolt with 2 jam nuts. It has been warm lately. We're hoping tomorrow we're gonna get some rain, but they keep changing the chance. But hopefully it comes through. It's been dry. All the grass in the yard's dead. The fields haven't really grown back at all since I've cut them. So we're really hoping for some rain here. So I'm taking the time to put all the hardware back in, just like I would normally. Most of the hardware I leave on the 3-point arms. There are a couple of things I'll show you here that I do reinstall in the tractor. There we go, both bolts for the lower side links removed. And I put those bolts back in the side links, just so don't lose them. All that's left is there's a bolt that holds the lower pins in. And this is the only thing I will reinstall in the tractor, just because there's no way to bolt them back into the pins themselves, or into the 3-point arms themselves. I'll show you why. So I don't know if you can see that, but this lower pin goes in, and then this bolt just secures it. So this is the only thing I do reinstall in the tractor. This one, of course, has grease all over it. I gotta start it. I just can't get my hands on it to. There it goes. When I reinstall these, I'm gonna have to get the grease cleaned off this. There's also just some dirt buildup. It makes it a little. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and shut the camera off for a minute. I don't know if you can see, there's just some grease and dirt that makes this kind of hard to go in and out. I'll be back in 1 minute. All right, we hit that pin with some brake cleaner, hit it with a rag, get some of that grease and gunk off of it. Probably should have cleaned the hole out also, but I will do that before we reinstall everything. But that fits in much better now. This bolt tightened up, and that's all there is to pulling the 3-point arms off. I believe some of the newer Kubota backhoes, you do not have to pull the 3-point arms off. I don't know for sure on that or which models, but on this one, on the BH92, at least on an L5240, you do. So go ahead and take the top link out. This you don't have to. It could stay there, but take it out. Got the camera moved around. We're gonna roll the backhoe into place now. Move it over a little bit. I got a little too close to the camera. And move it over well. The wheeled cart definitely helps. It probably would have been better to weld something up out of metal. I did this kind of in a hurry, had wood on hand, so my intention was to get a design and then come back and weld something up, and I just never have. Okay, that is very close. We'll get the hydraulic lines hooked up. I'll get the camera moved here, and then we'll get the tractor fired up. You guys might not have had the best angle there, but got this rolled in position. You kind of see the pins in the loader seats there. I gotta tilt it, get them down below, and we'll work them in. We gotta get the hydraulics hooked up first. Again, I don't know if this is the best angle for you, but this hose here on the tractor, you just hook it back into itself when the backhoe is not in use, and that gives you fluid back to your 3-point arms and there's your hydraulic system. But for now, we'll disconnect it. Catch any fluid that comes out. Just gonna set it. I'm gonna clean it out. Got a little dirt there. Again, some of these times when I would normally stop the camera, I'm just going to let it run, even though there's not much for you to see here. I'm just cleaning some dirt off this quick connect, but I want to show everyone how long this really takes with all this kind of dumb side stuff. There's a piece of dirt in there I just can't get out. Okay, that hydraulic line's good. Get this one wiped off, it's okay. Then the other side here, or where we connect to, is on the backhoe. And I'll show you some of this as soon as we're done. I'll kind of give you an overview of some of these lines and some of this different stuff here. Excuse me. Again, just cleaning out these hydraulic fittings, make sure everything's clean. Okay, the line from the backhoe to the tractor, and the line from the tractor to the backhoe. I gotta feed it down through. I kind of feed it up around the hydraulic remotes just because it's pretty clean when you're not running the backhoe, but when you have the backhoe hooked up, it doesn't fit very well that way, so, okay. Got our hydraulic lines hooked up. I'm gonna pause the camera here while I move it around. We're gonna fire the tractor up. Okay, I think I have you there where you can see the controls on the backhoe and the lower saddles where the backhoe connects. So we're gonna start the tractor up and then we're gonna get it connected. down and lays the back end, I'll actually get my cart out from under. Okay, that's all there is to installing this backhoe. When I was connecting, when I got the lower pins in the saddle, I'm not sure if I can get in here to show you. Let me see if I can get the camera underneath here. All right, I got the camera on the mount. So I don't know if you can see the drawbar. I didn't extend the drawbar in because it's very close to those two hydraulic lines for the swing cylinders. So when I was connecting it, I was going real slow watching those. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you kind of see here, hydraulic line on the backhoe, hydraulic line here. Again, you get on the other side, you got to kind of be careful when you're tilting the backhoe up. You don't want to pinch one of these lines. I try and feed them. Down in here so they don't get pinched. But that's really it. I'm gonna get it greased up now, and I think we're good. See if we can get a little work done with it. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna go through, I don't know how long that was. I didn't really pay attention, but I would guess in the 10 to 12 minute range to get this backhoe installed. So I'm sure there's some systems out there now that are quicker, but to me, that's really not too bad unless you're taking it on and off all the time. But like I said, hope somebody found this helpful. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like, subscribe button. We really appreciate that. It helps out a lot. And we'll see you on the next video.